In the latest event that has happened in Jammu and Kashmir today, an attack has taken place on the tourist in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir, where 5 tourists are reportedly injured. And latest news is yet to be confirmed whether it is a pre-planned attack or what exactly it is. The area in the Pahalgam where the incident has taken place is complete motor-free area, that is either the tourist has to go on foot or by using any animals, but not into any road transport is available. So, in this dense forest area, how come the attack has happened? And probably it is reported that because of this, it is estimated that it is definitely a pre-planned attack. The army and the medical team has immediately rushed at the spot on hearing the gunshots, and it was reported to the nearby army post. Immediately the army got alerted and they have sent the medical team, and also they themselves has also gone. 5 people, all of them are tourists, are reportedly injured, and so far no casualties are reported. However, for further details, we will be joining now over phone with our correspondent Shrikar. Shrikar, can you give me the latest update?
Yes, Sandeep, the attack was carried out on Pahalgam, which is the opening gateway for every day of Kashmir. When many people were also being under attack. One person is no more, and one person is in very critical condition. The other people who are affected by bullets are on critical observation. Well, the terrorist outfits came on the very same camouflage dresses which our military and armed forces use in Kashmir Valley. That's the reason why security persons and army personnel were unable to find out the attack which was being carried out with a very pre-planned attack.
But an outsider coming in camouflage is a very serious concern. How come it was not found out?
As everyone knows today, in the e-commerce sites or any high side of clothing stores we visit, we can find a very good quality of camouflage. And as the Kashmir is concerned, many people can buy camouflage outfits over there. That's the reason why terrorist outfits have got those camouflage outfits without any problem.
Alright, what exactly is the situation of the injured people?
Our security personnel has started the combing operations around Pahalgam and the nearby areas which are surrounded by Pahalgam. As everyone knows, from past 2-3 days, Kashmir climatic conditions are also not very that good to be expected. Every tourist who visited Jammu and Kashmir from past 3-4 days are being suffering due to unseasonal rains and snow attacks. Well, after these problems had been emerged in Kashmir, the climatic problems have emerged in Kashmir. The terrorist outfits took the advantage of the climatic conditions where CRPF forces and other security personnel are on ground helping our forces and BRO border road authority forces. That's the reason why terrorist outfit has find out this time is very good for them, where security personnel and armed forces are helping in the seasonal activities, and they have got a very good chance to attack our tourists who are visiting Kashmir.
Any official statement has come?
Armed forces are on their full force in order to find out these terrorists and send them to the place where they are reserved for.
Shrikar, any official statement from any side, from the terrorist side or from the government side? Has they released any official statement?
No, official have not given any statement, but a high-level meeting is going on in Delhi of chief security agents of India. A high-level meeting, delegate meeting is going on in Delhi regarding this.
Alright, Shrikar, what exactly is the initial doubt that is being raised? Because on one hand, the entire nation is to some extent in heated situation of the walk protests. Do you think is there any connection between these walk protests and the terrorist attack?
Yes, Pakistan, the neighboring country, the terrorist nation is trying to take the advantage of the unrest created in the country because of the First Amendment Act. Many Muslim organizations are in anger because of the First Amendment, and Kashmiri Hurriyat and other Jamhuriyat persons are also involved in the climatic challenges help operations. Well, Pakistan, the terrorist nation, took this as an advantage in the other parts of the country like West Bengal, Kerala and many other states, many Muslim organizations have started protesting against the Waqf Act, and many of the sources from government also claim that these violent Waqf Amendment protests were carried out by the help of ISI and the Pakistani terrorist outfits, and I think the Pakistan was going through a severe identity crisis because of US and China war. China is also an official father of Pakistan. China and Pakistan, from the day Trump has been on the chair of US, they are trying to create the unrest in South Asia. Well, that is the reason I think China and Pakistan both have some interest in this matter, because the Arkan army in Myanmar is also on the top with India. So Pakistan, China and other nations who are against the growing power of India in the South Asia wants to create an unrest in India. Well, that is the reason why the sudden attacks or sudden violent protests are happening all over India. This is the conspiracy.
All right, Shrikar, on the other hand, Amarnath Yatra is also on rolls. The tickets, the registration process has already started, and even the final announcement is on the way, because it's just in 1 month and fortnight it's going to start. What do you think the effect this particular terrorist attack would be affecting the Amarnath Yatra? In what way?
Yes, as everyone knows, from past 2-3 decades, Pakistan is trying to corner India by focusing Amarnath Yatra every year. Every year, Pakistani, the terrorist nation, will threaten India by showcasing the cornering of Amarnath Yatra. Well, this is not for the first time when Pakistan is trying to corner Amarnath Yatra. But Pakistan must be knowing what happened in the future. There is a very famous dialogue in Telugu movie. It's the history that repeats. Well, the very same thing will happen if at all Pakistan, the terrorist nation, tries to build any kind of unrest in Amarnath Yatra, particularly when the government of NDA, which is led by Modi, is in the center. Amarnath Yatra, if at all it's disturbed, well, Pakistan could face a very bad situation. As everyone knows, the previous dialogue of the NSA of India, National Security Officer, National Security Agent of India, Ajit Doval, has clearly said in his previous speech that if at all Pakistan tries to do any kind of mischievous thing, Balochistan will be straight away cut off from Pakistan. Well, this is high time. In order to protect our Amarnath Yatra, Balochistan has to be cut off.
Alright, last year if we see the history, on one side the Pakistan occupied Kashmir has seen huge protest regarding the limited facilities or the inflation, and on the other side our area of Kashmir, Srinagar has witnessed the huge tourism rate and a very huge uplift, and both the sides have seen a great difference. Do you think just before the summer starting, Pakistan wants to control this particular situation?
Yes, you are absolutely correct, Sandeep. Pakistan is undoubtedly jealous about the Kashmir which is present on the India side. As everyone knows, last year everyone has eyewitnessed a protest in the POK, the Gilgit and Pakistan, where the people have raised the slogan that we want to merge Gilgit and Pakistan again into India, because of the business and the development activities happened in Gulmarg, Sonmarg and other places of Pahalgam and other places of Kashmir, where the developmental activities and the tourist activities and the growing economy of Kashmir were made jealous for Pakistan. The terrorist nation has showed a black eye on the Kashmir. That's the reason. And as everyone knows, Kashmir has been one of the highest attractors of the foreign trekkers and foreign tourists in India. Foreign trekkers and foreign tourists directly bring the dollars into the country, where when gone to the higher exchange, it will be more helpful for a country. Pakistan side, Kashmir, which is the Gilgit and Baltistan, is not at all attracting the customers which Indian side of Kashmir is attracting. So in order to create the unrest in the minds of the foreign tourists, Pakistan did a very black eye act on the Kashmir which is present on the Indian side, and especially during the time of Amarnath Yatra, just pulling the leg of India is not at all safe for Pakistan, as it is facing a very big problem in Balochistan.
And on recently, just a couple of days back, we have seen the cloud burst and the flash floods, and now the terrorist attack. Would this be impacting the tourism in Jammu and Kashmir? What's your opinion on that? After the natural calamity and the terrorist attack, would there be any negative impact on the tourism?
Maybe because the CRPF and the other security forces are involved in the climatic challenges activities. Pakistan thought this would be a very good advantage, but for BRO, Border Road Authorities, nothing is impossible. Not only Kashmir, many places of Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and other hilly areas of India are also controlled by BRO. It is not for the first time BRO is facing such climatic challenges. BRO will 100% get through these climatic challenges. After the climatic challenges are solved, Kashmir will be cleaned once again. Cleaning Kashmir 2.0 operation will be started. Well, that would be the conclusion of the high level and high delegated meeting happening over there in Delhi, unofficially.
And what do you think about any possible retaliatory measures would be taken by Indian Army on this?
Retaliation would be 100% sure, but the retaliation would be official way or unofficial way. That should be it would be a very $1 million question, Sandeep, because unknown man's attack in Pakistan or any other nation, as Canada also accused Indian Home Ministry for the unknown man killing many high rated criminals over there in the other soil. Whether the unknown man would take the vengeance or the official armed forces will take the vengeance, well, that would be a very $1 million question for every Indian out there who is under on the attack carried out on Yatris of Kashmir.
What exactly do you mean by unofficial? Can you elaborate? Unofficial means, is it a surgical strike you're talking about? Yeah, probably we are out of the connection. Are you able to hear me, Shrikar?
Can you please repeat the question?
Unofficial means, do you assume that it surgical strike kind of operation? You just quoted unofficial, probable unofficial. What exactly is unofficial? Is it a surgical strike kind of operation you are talking about?
Unofficial is nothing but, Sandeep, the unknown man killing the high-rated terrorist in other soil is called the unofficial way. Will the raw take the research and analysis wing will take the action, or the armed forces will take the action? Well, that would be a very $1 million question, because whenever raw acts, there would be no clue left. If at all Indian Army acts, there would be 100% clues left.
Okay, so it's not surgical strike, but rather than the raw agents doing the operation inside the territory of Pakistan, you're saying? Like what so many terrorists are getting killed nowadays. Is that?
Maybe that would be one of the things. As we can see, many people recently, 1 week back, one of the close allies of many terrorist associations were being shot dead by unknown man in especially Pakistan.
All right, Shikhar. What exactly is the latest information have you got about the security operations that are intensified in that area? Is the flow of the
operation has started all over the Pahalgam, Gulmarg and other areas of Kashmir. The official news is yet to be spoken out, because any official army officers coming out from Kashmir haven't spoken yet.
Okay. Well, the tourist controlling and all that, have you got any information on that?
No full. The incident has happened very suddenly. That's the reason why no official news is being given out. Well, we have to wait for some time to get some sources or some news from the valleys of Kashmir.
All right, Shikhar. Thank you for joining with us.
अच्छा अच्छा
That was the latest update from Kashmir, and our correspondent Shrikar, where an attack has taken place on the tourist, and reportedly an unknown person has carried the gunshots over the tourists in Pahalgam, where it is completely the motor free area where one can be reaching through the trek either on foot or with the help of any animal, but not through any road or bridges. Over this, 5 people are injured, and among them one is critically injured. No reports of casualties so far, and hopefully there will not be any casualties, but yet to receive any official information from either side, either from Indian government or the army side or from any counter terrorist side. There is no official information or the statement on what exactly has happened or who exactly has carried out, and what would be the further actions from the Indian army side. We have to wait and watch. So this is the update from Pahalgam in Kashmir, and with this we are closing this bulletin. Keep watching CVR News English.
अच्छा अच्छा
That's all about the news till now. Keep watching CVR News English.